Hi everybody, this is Little Powerhouse 102. Just want to show you guys a little bit of this new Origins line that is coming out, which probably a lot of you collectors know what's going on here and what's coming out and whatnot. And I still hope you guys enjoy this. I know there's a lot of videos out there, but you know, for people that haven't really seen this line and people that are collecting this line, I hope you enjoy it, because I'm really having a blast collecting these figures. I mean, if you grew up in the 80s like I did, and I only had a few figures, maybe like, and I still have my figures, well, I'll show you in a little bit which figures I had from my childhood. These figures really reminiscent to the vintage line. They really have those characteristics, but the only difference is they have the articulation now. You can see, here's Prince Adam with the sky slip. I put a vintage figure in there. I mean, these vintage figures really look good with the Origins line, you know. They really look good, you know. Here we got a couple of play sets too with these figures. They really look good. You know, these play sets are actually 40 years old, you know, and they really look good with these figures still, the Origins. So I'm really loving all this stuff that the Mattel's giving us. You know, I did collect some of the vintage stuff, but I did not collect everything, so I'm trying to collect everything here of the Origins, because I mean, if you're trying to collect vintage right now, it's really expensive. And right now I think that since this line is coming out, you should take advantage and, you know, try to buy everything that's coming out, because it's a very special line. I think it's very special, just like the one in the 80s. You know, it's been very challenging to get some of the figures when they're coming out, but everything's coming out though. I mean, everything's out there. You just gotta be patient. That's what I've learned, and you don't have to pay scalper prices, because eventually everything's gonna be out there for everybody. I mean, I've been all into this Origins. I bought triples. I mean, everything you see here, I bought them twice or even 3 times. That's all. You know, I'm into this line. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the vintage figures, so you guys more or less compare. You know, here's a 2-pack of the vintage, and here we got a vintage figure, Bad Armor He-Man. Here we have Scareglow in the vintage. I don't have a lot in their package, but I'm happy with what I got. You know, very exciting stuff. Down here we have my childhood figures, which were not a lot. I only had a couple. And here we have Man-E-Faces, Triclops. Here we have Trapjaw. And here we have Clawful. That's just a custom I made. Sorry about the lighting down here. Mechanic, Prince Adam, Faker, Beastman, and of course He-Man and Skeletor. Those were my childhood figures. I really did not play with them. That's why they're still in good shape. So I'm really glad I still have them. You know, really cool stuff. Here we have the classics, Masters of the Universe. Classics. I think this is one of the best lines Mattel has done for He-Man, the Classics line. Really cool figures, you know. I've seen some collectors that have the whole line, and it's a beautiful figure, beautiful line to own. Really beautiful. Behind there we got some commemorative figures. You can't really see them. They're back there. We got the two packs right there. So yeah, I mean, as you can see here, we have the Origins, He-Man, and the vintage. So the packages are very similar, you know, if not the same. So really cool stuff, guys. And this line right here is very kid friendly. The prices are very accessible. $14.99 a figure. If it's a deluxe figure, it's only $5 more. I mean, if you buy a Marvel Legends figure, you're talking about $25 a figure. You know. Right now, I already got my Castle Grayskull. Let me show you real quick. Just to show you what this little display is in my desk right here. I invaded my whole room, you know, almost a Masters universe. And here we have Castle Grayskull. Very beautiful artwork, you know. Very beautiful. I mean, look at the 2-packs. Very beautiful artwork. It's just amazing the work they put into these to this Origins line. I mean, you can't really complain, you know. Here we have some of the Super 7 figures. They really try to, you know, make them look like the vintage. They did a good job, but Origins is really doing a great job, a fabulous job, you know. And here, right here, guys, we have a vintage Prince Adam. And I have a vintage He-Man. Actually, I have two of each of these figures, you know. And just so you see, guys, I'm really into this Origins line. Let me get closer here. Look at this. And the cool about this line, there's actually some variants. You actually see the difference in these Battle Armor He-Mans. One armor shinier than the other, and they have different kind of boots. Down here, just so you see, I did some 2-packs, like the vintage line. And these 2 figures you see here, they're from France. Really special. Really special in my line, in my collection. Sorry. Here we have some Panthers, one flocked, one not flocked. And here we have some Battle Armor Skeletors with the Rise of Evil 2-pack. And here we have some of the vintage stuff right here. Battle Cat and Panther. Yeah, guys, so and up here we have Caldor, and we got another Battle Armor Skeletor with another Panther. And I want to show you guys something else, something that's very special about this line. I'm going to explain to you. Here we have some of the WWE Masters of the Universe wrestlers. What's exciting about this line also is that you could really customize their figures. All these parts on these wrestlers, like, they have the same body type as the He-Man figures. You can take out the heads, the arms, the legs, and you can really customize any way you want your figures. You can really play around with them. So that's what I was saying about kid friendly and collector friendly. So you can really have fun with these lines of figures, Origins and the wrestlers here. And here's some of my vintage stuff. I don't have everything, and some of my classics in the back there, still in the package. You know, I have another Castle Grayskull, and if you can see, another Snake Mountain. I hope they do another Snake Mountain, the Origins line. That'll be pretty awesome. Look at that, vintage figures. Right now, vintage figures are expensive if you want them in really good shape with all their weapons. And here, so you could see, I don't have them displayed. It's just some of the vintage vehicles that I have there. So very exciting stuff, guys. Really fun lines to be buying right now. And I wanted to show you guys, you know, real quick. Sorry about the camera there. I'm gonna share with you guys this. I have here's the other He-Man and the other Prince Adam. They're in their package. 40 years old, guys. Really, really cool stuff, you know. And I'm gonna show you guys real quick here. Here's that Batman Beyond. I barely received. You know, really, really cool stuff, guys. Here we go. Let me show you guys real quick. Let me see. We're gonna start real quick here for you guys. Here we go. Here we got Hulk Hogan with Stone Cold Steve Austin with the Rattlesnake Mountain ring. That's the evil ring. And here we have John Cena and Triple H with the Castle Grayskull ring. And here we got a couple wrestlers in their package. The WWE Masters of the Universe. They're not going to do this line anymore, so it's going to be kind of hard to get these guys now. Because they're going to end the line. And they still have one more line. Well, I think it's Wave 7 with Andre the Giant. And Bret Hart. And some other two figures there. So, really excited to get those two. So, you can really have fun with this, with these two lines, the Origins and these wrestlers. And I wanted you guys to see this too. This is the artwork I was talking about on these, you know, Masters of the Universe, you know, packages. You know, really, really cool stuff. I really enjoy all this stuff. You know, really tells a story. You know, look at Castle Grayskull, Tila, Man at Arms. Here we got Bad Armor He-Man with his Bad Armor, Battle Cat. And here are just various figures that are gonna come out. And here's the back of the box of the castle. Here's just a little setup what they did, but still really, really looks good, you know. Yeah, guys, it's really, really exciting, all this He-Man stuff. Here, how it looks, the diorama for the Origins from afar. I need a bigger room. Down here we got some more classics, Revelations down there. I'm not really collecting Revelations. I'm just going to use it as a filler for my classics. That's going to be another video why I didn't collect all the classics. You can't buy everything, only what you really, really want, you know. So, really, really exciting stuff, guys. I'm really excited to see what else they put out there on this Origins line. I'm gonna be all for it. Like I said, I want to collect everything, well, everything that I like, and you know that I probably missed when I was growing up, you know. But really, really cool. You know, you could really, I mean, if you're a kid right now and you're buying this, and your parents are, you know, actually buying this for you, you could really, really, you know, use your imagination and stories and, you know, whatever you want to do, you know. But I guess that's what we did more in the 80s, you know. So yeah, guys, this is Little Powerhouse 106. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I know there's a lot of videos on these action figures, this line, but I'm very excited. I'm very happy that, you know, that I'm able to buy all this stuff in retail, and you know, it's not like other figures that you got to go through, you know, different companies and you gotta, you know, wait, and you know what I mean, guys. You gotta actually, you know, be a part of some kind of a group or whatever to buy a certain figures, and not this one though, you know. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Little Powerhouse 102. You guys have a good day or a good night, whatever time it is that is when you're watching this video. Alright guys, I'm out.